Have you ever felt a place calling to you not just as a destination on a map but as a whisper in your heart, a gentle tug that grows stronger with every passing day? Sometimes it's as if the wind carries stories from somewhere you've never been, inviting you to step into a world unknown. For me, that whisper came from the north, from the wild and enchanting Lofoten Islands, a place where the land seems to rise straight from the sea, and every horizon promises adventure. I had seen countless photographs, read stories and watched videos, but nothing truly prepares you for the moment you arrive and breathe in the crisp, salty air for the first time. Lofoten is more than beautiful. It's a land woven with myth and magic where nature is at its boldest and most untamed, and every view feels like a painting come to life. The air is so fresh it almost stings, the world's noise fades into silence, and you're left with the rhythm of the tides, the cry of sea eagles, and the gentle hush of the wind through ancient rocks. It feels like stepping back in time, to a wilder earth where the landscape remains much as it has for centuries, untouched and raw. Standing before colossal mountains plunging into deep fjords, you feel both small and deeply connected, as if you're part of something ancient and enduring. Lofoten isn't just a destination. It's an experience etched on your soul, a place that lingers in your memory long after you've left. I came seeking otherworldly light, endless days where the sun barely dips below the horizon, painting the sky in gold and pink, and when night finally falls, I hope to witness the dance of the northern lights, swirling in green and violet above the mountains and sea. I wanted to meet the people who thrive in this dramatic setting, to hear their stories and understand how life unfolds in a place shaped by both beauty and challenge. The Lofoten Islands are a memory, a feeling, and a story waiting to be discovered, a place where every moment feels like a new chapter in an ancient tale. So come with me, and let's explore this extraordinary corner of our world together, where adventure, wonder, and inspiration await at every turn. The first thing that strikes you in Lofoten is the mountains. Primordial, jagged and rising straight from the sea. Their sheer verticality is astonishing, shaping the island's character and light. You can stand on a white sand beach with turquoise water, and behind you, a wall of Gothic rock looms. This contrast, sea and mountain, defines Lofoten's unique beauty. Peaks like Svolvergata and Reinebringen offer new perspectives and challenges. From their summits, the world unfolds in a tapestry of islands, fjords, and open ocean. Even when you're not climbing, the mountains are constant companions, catching the day's first and last light. Sometimes wreathed in mist, sometimes stark against blue sky, they are the island's silent guardians. Their presence is powerful, almost spiritual. The mountains are the heart of Lofoten, and their wild beauty stays with you. Here, nature's grandeur is always on display. In summer, Lofoten is bathed in the magic of the midnight sun. For weeks on end, the sun never truly disappears below the horizon, casting a surreal glow over the islands. The air feels charged with possibility, as if time itself has loosened its grip. Imagine a day that never ends. The sun dips, then rises again, painting the sky in endless twilight. The colors shift from gold to pink to deep blue, and the world seems to pause, suspended in a dreamlike state. It's a phenomenon that defies logic, yet feels completely natural here. Time feels fluid, and the world glows with golden light. Every hour is golden hour, and the landscapes are transformed into living paintings. The fjords shimmer, the mountains radiate warmth, and every shadow is soft and inviting. I remember sitting on a beach past midnight, the sky ablaze, the sun hovering above the sea, the gentle sound of waves, the cool sand beneath me, and the endless daylight made it feel like time had stopped altogether. The mountains were silhouetted, the air filled with peace. It was as if the world was holding its breath, savoring the quiet beauty of the moment. The stillness was profound, yet full of life. Living under the midnight sun changes you. You might walk at 2 a.m. just because you can. The boundaries between day and night blur, and you find yourself embracing a new rhythm, one dictated by light rather than the clock. The world is quiet, but never dark. Even in the deepest hours of the night, there's a gentle brightness that makes everything feel safe and welcoming. It's a peacefulness that seeps into your soul. Local life adapts. Fishermen work late, children play outside, and families gather for midnight picnics. The community comes alive in new ways, celebrating the gift of endless daylight, and everyone feels a sense of freedom. There's a collective joy, a shared understanding that these moments are rare and precious, meant to be savored together. The constant light lifts your spirit, filling you with hope and possibility. It's as if the sun's energy infuses every heart, inspiring dreams and adventures. It's a reminder of the wonders our planet holds. Here, nature's power and beauty are on full display, inviting you to pause and appreciate the extraordinary. To witness the midnight sun in Lofoten is to experience nature's poetry. Every moment feels like a verse, every view a stanza in a story written by the sun itself. It's a golden memory you'll carry long after you leave. The light lingers in your mind, a reminder of a place where day and night dance together. Here, the sun never truly sets on adventure. In Lofoten, every hour is an invitation to explore, to dream, and to fall in love with the world all over again. If summer is about endless light, when the sun barely dips below the horizon and the world is bathed in a golden glow, then winter in Lofoten is about something entirely different. A darkness that brings its own kind of wonder. Winter in Lofoten is about the northern lights, the aurora borealis, a phenomenon that transforms the long polar nights into a stage for nature's most spectacular show. As darkness returns, the sky comes alive with a celestial ballet, as if the universe itself is painting with light. It starts as a faint green glow, barely visible at first, like a secret whispered across the sky. Then, almost magically, it unfurls into ribbons of color, green, pink, violet, dancing overhead in ever-changing patterns, swirling and shifting with the solar winds. You stand in the cold, transfixed, as the lights swirl and shift, painting the night with colors that seem almost otherworldly. The silence of the Arctic amplifies the spectacle, making it feel even more profound. It's a deeply emotional experience, connecting you to the universe's vastness. In that moment, you feel both incredibly small and part of something infinite. Chasing the lights requires patience and luck, clear, dark skies, a willingness to wait, and a sense of adventure. And of course, a bit of hope. Sometimes the anticipation is as memorable as the lights themselves. I remember waiting for hours, bundled up against the Arctic chill, my breath hanging in the air, eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of movement in the sky. Then suddenly, the sky erupted in green fire, as if the heavens had been set alight just for me. In Lofoten, the spectacle is doubled. The lights reflect in fjords, illuminating snow-capped peaks and shimmering on icy waters, creating a world that feels both real and dreamlike. It feels like standing inside a dream, where the boundaries between earth and sky blur, and time seems to stand still. Surrounded by colors you never imagined, you realize that some moments are too beautiful for words, and all you can do is watch in awe. The northern lights are more than a sight. They're an encounter with the sublime, a reminder that the world still holds mysteries beyond our understanding. They remind you of nature's power and mystery, and of the privilege it is to witness such a rare and fleeting event. Seeing them here leaves you forever changed, carrying a piece of that Arctic magic with you wherever you go. In Lofoten, the night sky is pure magic, a place where dreams and reality meet under the shimmering lights. Along the coast, Lofoten's fishing villages nestle beneath towering mountains. Places like Reine and Nusfjord are charming, with clusters of colorful wooden houses and iconic red robuer cabins on stilts. Staying in a robu is essential. Wake to the sound of water and gulls, with mountains framing the harbor. Walking the narrow lanes, you see the island's fishing heritage everywhere. Wooden racks for drying cod, boats bobbing in the harbor. The tradition of drying Arctic cod, or skrei, has sustained these communities for centuries. Life here moves with the tides and weather, not the clock. The people are warm, resilient, and deeply connected to the sea. In these villages you feel the soul of Lofoten, shaped by hardship, beauty, and community. It's a life of simple, profound connection to nature. To know Lofoten, you must taste it. The sea is everywhere, in every meal. The cold, clean waters provide some of the world's finest seafood, especially the prized Arctic cod, or skrei. Local menus celebrate the ocean king crab, scallops, salmon, halibut, and the famous dried stockfish. The freshness is unmatched. Often your meal was caught just hours before. Dining here is simple and honest. The ingredients shine. Imagine a cozy restaurant in a converted roorboe, a fire crackling, mountains or northern lights outside. A bowl of creamy fish soup warms you from within. The food tells Lofoten's story, nature's generosity, hard work, and a community sustained by the sea. Every meal is a connection to the island's culture. Here, the taste of the sea lingers long after you leave. Lofoten is a natural playground for adventurers. Hiking is the best way to experience its raw beauty, from gentle coastal walks to steep mountain ascents. The reward breathtaking views of islands, fjords, and fishing villages. The sea offers its own adventures, kayaking through fjords, discovering hidden coves, or spotting seals and porpoises. Try your hand at fishing with a local skipper, or even surfing Arctic waves at Unstad Beach. In winter, snowshoe or ski tour through silent snowy valleys. Every activity is a way to engage with this powerful environment. Here, adventure is more than recreation, it's a connection to the wild spirit of Lofoten. The islands invite you to participate, to feel alive on the edge of the world. A journey to Lofoten is transformative. The landscape puts life in perspective. Worries shrink beside ancient mountains and dancing skies. Peace settles over you, in the silence of snowy valleys or the endless summer light. The islands evoke awe and wonder, reawakening curiosity and excitement. You marvel at the water's color, the shape of a mountain, the flight of a bird. This sense of wonder is a gift you carry home. Lofoten connects you to nature, to a simpler way of life, and to the resilient spirit of its people. You leave with your heart full and your mind brimming with unforgettable images. The echo of the islands lingers, a gentle reminder of the beauty and magic you found there. As my time in Lofoten ended, I felt not closure but the start of a lifelong love affair. Lofoten captures your heart and calls you back, season after season. I urge you to dream of this place. Imagine the midnight sun, the northern lights, the taste of fresh seafood, the warmth of a roorboe. Lofoten is more than a destination, it's an experience that enriches the soul. But these wild places are fragile and need our care. As travelers, we must tread lightly, support local communities, and help preserve this beauty for generations. Visit with a conscious heart, become an ambassador for Lofoten's magic. If you feel the North calling, listen. Let it guide you to this land of myth and majesty. Support efforts to protect Arctic environments through responsible tourism or a small donation. Let's ensure Lofoten's story remains one of breathtaking beauty and wild, untamed spirit.